a new update for the phone 1 last week, and we were all waiting for this super dope update. So on that note, we finally have the update with us, and it is now rolling out to all users, which I think is definitely a good thing. And as usual, I installed this one instantly to give you guys a quick idea about the fixes and changes this new update brings for us. And even though this phone has pure stock Android, sometimes the software felt unfinished in the current version, and things like the glyph lights do not work randomly. The battery graph started at 50% almost, and even though it should have started from 100%, along with the dropping of refresh rate and other glitches here and there. And all this could use some work to make the device even better. And before we get into all the tiny details, make sure to tap on that subscribe button if you haven't already. And in case you wish to watch this video in Hindi language, here is a card to the BitTech Hindi channel. The update has version number 1.1.3 and weighs almost 65 MB in size, but has a bunch of changes as per the changelog. And also there are a couple of new features as well, and rest are mostly improvements. So to get this update on your device, you can just check in system updates in settings and hit that download and install button, and this will install the update on your device. But you should just wait and hold your horses for the review video if you can. By the way, just after this update, I got this pop-up to join the system stability program. And basically nothing will collect the error information and some logs which they will use to work on the bugs and updates. And you can set it to on or off in case you don't want to enroll. Now starting off with the benchmark scores. So with the previous version on Geekbench, the device used score 819 in single core and 2985 in the multi-core score. And with this latest update, the device now scores 818 in single core and 2989 in the multi-core score, which is pretty much close to the last version, and that's a good thing. On the Antutu, the device used to score 5,29,000 points, and with this update, the device now scores 5,39,000 points, which is actually more than previous version. But we care more about the real world performance, and that's what I'll focus on. Coming back to the changelog now, and we have a couple of new additions here. First up, there is the option to turn on adaptive battery option, which was there on Pixel phones and other devices. And basically it will learn as per your usage and optimize the battery. So I'll keep an eye to see the effect this one has on the battery life overall. Next up, the fingerprint verification screen that came on top with third-party apps is tweaked as well. So it looks something like this now. And now the fingerprint icon is more in line with the lock screen one and has this zooming animation. Speaking about a better smudge-free experience, do consider buying skins from the channel sponsor Gadget Shields, which are also offering 12% extra off on every order with the code BTH12. So you can make your nothing phone 1 to this beast-like dark phone 1 and even color the glyphs to anyone from the RGB, which makes it look really dope. Or if you want a more minimal look, then you can use a marble skin and give this clean white look to your device. And yes, these are available in both semi-back and full back skins, so you can pick the one you like the most and for any of your devices. Before coming to the camera improvements, let's check out the bug fixes. So as per the changelog, they have fixed that frame drop issue that was quite bad with apps like Twitter and sometimes with other applications like Play Store. So that feels a bit better now, though it isn't 100% fixed, but yes, it is much better than before. Lastly, in this, they have also fixed the mobile hotspot issue in case you faced that. Though the NFT widget is still not working for me, as was the case with the previous version, and looks like this wasn't fixed here as well. Coming to the camera part now, which is the major highlight here, and this is a newer version number. So naturally, I took a lot of camera samples before and after the update to check for the image quality, and here are the samples. First thing I noticed was the quicker image processing time now, and I took some images here and you can see it took even lesser time than the gcam mod because of the glyph light. In these samples you can see the images without glyph and only night mode, and it is definitely doing a better job than before, as it was taking images with that red tint. But the gcam mod does a lot better even without flash. Though as soon as you turn on the glyph light, well, the processing time reduces and it blows the gcam out of the competition. And now the image on stock camera has even more details, and this was shot in an almost dark room, and something similar in the second image, and even the portrait mode works better. but gcam has also been quite good, and in case you wish to install the best possible version for now, here is a card to that video. Overall, I took some more samples and you guys will be the judge of the image quality before and after the update. The images do look slightly sharper too in some scenarios, like on 2x mode. I also took some selfies from the front facing camera and they look mostly similar, except in one or two cases where they look slightly better before to me. And I'll test it out even more for now. And also the portrait mode seems to be doing a slightly better job around the edges. Plus that yellowish color around the face has also been fixed with this update. Overall, the camera is definitely improved and I hope they can continue on the same note even in future. Lastly, it's too early to say about the performance and battery life, but for now things are snappy and responsive. And previously I was getting more than 7 hours of screen on time on a daily basis, which was quite good. And with this update I'll surely let you guys know what the situation is, so stay tuned. The battery percentage in graph has still not been fixed with this update, and I think they should take care of this one ASAP. So overall, yes, there have been some good improvements and fixes with this update, and let's see how this will do in the next few days or so. So that's pretty much it for now, and if you do end up liking this video, make sure you press that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.